Woohoo! All right. Now you can see my screen. Yeah. Present, present. All right. Welcome to our Coach 411 webinar. We're going to talk about what it looks to be like, what it looks like to be a health and fitness coach on our team. I'm really excited to be here. I have two special guests with me, Paula and Nikki. I'm going to share a little bit about myself and then I'll let them take the show. But we haven't done one of these in a while, so bear with us. And you can see coaching is all about just trying stuff and doing it and having fun. So my name is Allison and I've actually been a coach for, 11 years. I signed up back and it feels like a different world thinking about what my life looked like. And I was still single back then. I was working 7 days a week as a Zumba instructor, dance teacher. I had to work at the fitness desk. I was a personal trainer. I was literally working 7 days a week. And I was just at this point where I knew I needed to do something different because I just had that feeling I don't think I can do this much longer. I'm struggling financially. I'm working all the time. I remember always having to work on holidays. I didn't get to see my friends and family. And so I was just really wanting something where I could have a little bit more freedom. And when I was told about coaching, I was like, no, it's not for me. I'm an introvert. I don't like sales. I don't know. And I said no. I think I said no one or two times. And then I remember seeing this girl on Facebook posting all this stuff. And she just looked happy and she was traveling and she was getting fit and she was teaching fitness and helping more people. And so I asked her and she told me about coaching. And I was so skeptical, you guys. I was like, okay, I'm just going to try it for 6 months and see what happens. And I remember her saying, back then I was eating protein bars and sugar-free Monster, even saying it out loud, I was drinking Diet Coke every day. And I remember her saying yeah, I stopped drinking Diet Coke and I have all this energy from drinking Shakeology. So I added Shakeology in and I just felt better. And so I was like, I'm going to try this for 6 months. And then I plugged into all of our team's trainings and I was able to build a business and build a full-time income working part-time hours. And so I've been just so grateful. It's helped me do so many things. Now, fast forward 11 years, it helped me lose 40 pounds twice after my boys. Now I'm a work at home, stay-at-home mom, but I do this. And it's just been such a blessing. So I'm excited you guys are here and that you can listen in tonight. So I'm going to pass it over to Paula to share a little bit about why she got started. Oh, we got to unmute you.
I always forget to unmute. Thanks, Allison. I love always hearing your story. I always get little nuggets each time, new nuggets each time I listen. So I love hearing it. I'm going to do a few fast forwards and a few rewinds and how I was introduced to Beachbody and it becoming my forever home, forever second home, I should say. And so I'll rewind back to when my kids were in elementary school. And I was almost I could say a single mom, even though I have and had a husband, or same person. And he was working full time and also going to school full time. So that's what I mean by feeling like a single mom. His hours were 12-hour shifts and then going to school after that. So I had my little ones at the time and we were both actually, he would come home after long days and I would be probably in bed already and just exhausted. And I found myself, I would call him and go, oh, can you stop by the drugstore and get some candy? So he'll pick up the candy for us. And then we would snuggle into bed and watch our favorite, what was on at the time. And we would eat candy just to comfort ourselves from our long days. And I never really thought it was as a problem or a challenge for myself because backstory also is my professional life is as a dietitian. So I always eat all the food groups. I teach about it, and I do all the things, but that one sugar intake became an addiction, and not necessarily realizing it until I was introduced to Beachbody. And I was introduced differently than Allison. I was introduced it as coming in as a customer or like a challenger, and because I wanted to continue my fitness. Had been a fitness fanatic for since I was a teenager. And the only, like, I'm rewinding again, when I was a teenager, my family was pretty, my parents were pretty like in the box. Like I was like grown up in a box. And one of the things that they allowed me to do was like go to the gym by myself or go help them go grocery shopping. So my life was, I had a great upbringing for sure, but I wasn't introduced to a lot of things as I grew up. And that kind of brought me to lower confidence. I'm pretty much an introvert, and just not feeling comfortable in large crowds. I was I went to school like pretty much my whole life in just girls' school. So when I got to college, it was like bang, wow, there's boys in like sitting next to me. So I had to really grow up. I had to really find who I was as an adult, and not as I was growing, going through my teenage years or college years. And I had to, Beachbody really helped me find who I want to be myself through building my confidence and courage to try new things and to be around others that I don't know well, and feel free to like introduce myself. Kind of going off on a tangent, but really Beachbody not only helped me get out of a sugar addiction from being able to be surrounded by our community and our unconditional love that everybody gives, but also have products that helped me like substitute my sugar craving addiction and bring in our superfood shake to drink that instead. So for over 7 years now, I have fought my way through the sugar addiction and have been drinking the shake for 7+ years as pretty much a dessert every single night. Very thankful for Beachbody.
I love that. I don't know if I've heard that full story, so thank you for sharing. That's good to hear. Nikki, are you ready? Unmute, please. You're good.
Hello. Hi. I have never heard Paula's story, so that is absolutely amazing. So a little bit about me. My name is Nikki. I am from outside Detroit, Michigan, and I actually was introduced to Beachbody right around the time of when I got married. I've always been an athlete. I have done group fitness. I've done, stand studios. I was a dancer growing up. I played sports. I ran. I was a, half miler. Half marathon person. And right around the time of my wedding, 2 of the girls that stood up in my wedding actually started doing Beachbody, and they were portioning their foods and they were doing these workouts and they were looking amazing for my wedding. And right afterwards, I was actually in Hawaii on my honeymoon, and I saw an infomercial from Autumn, and it was when 21 Day Fix first came out. And she was talking about the food groups, and she was talking about portion control, and she was talking about these 21-day workouts where if you could create a habit, you would be able to stick with it. And with my first degree in sports medicine, that made complete sense to me. So I decided to jump on, because wanting to be pregnant with my new husband, I knew that I needed to be in the best shape of my life to be able to house a growing fetus. And I wanted to be the best mom there was. And I knew that going to classes was not going to be in the schedule for much longer if I was able to get pregnant. So I started using Beachbody. And of course, I started as a customer. I created those habits. I felt amazing doing it. And right after I found out that I was pregnant, I delivered my son, and with each of my pregnancies, you guys, I gained 45 pounds. Okay. And I worked out, I drank my shake, I did prenatal yoga, I did all of the things that you're supposed to do. But I was one of those people that gained 45 pounds. And on a 140 frame, I was, at some points, I was close to 200 pounds. And I was able to lose 45 pounds with both of my pregnancies. Fast forward, I am a nurse. I preach this to my patients on a daily basis. And now I have 2 kids at home. And let me tell you, being a Beachbody lifer, if I wasn't a coach, which I became a coach right after I started losing weight with my son. So I've been a Beachbody coach now part-time because of my kids and my full-time career. But I've been a part-time coach now for almost 7 years. And I always tell people, like, I wouldn't change my lifestyle. So I love helping people. I love being able to implement it. I teach my kids how to live healthy, how to eat healthy, how to exercise, and how fitness is fun. Many of you guys, if you're on here or you've never met me before, look us up. Like most of us include our children, and we show our children in our daily workouts or in our stories. So Beachbody for me has evolved in so many ways, and my why now is to just spread love to the community. And I'm so blessed that Beachbody came into my life when it did. And I'm going to be honest, when I first started too, I was not with my current coach, my upline, Allison. I had other coaches, and they have all gone their separate ways. But you know what? When you get a community, you guys, and we are loving, like Paula said, and we're supportive and stuff like that, there are people that will never leave. And I'm one of those people. So I just want to also thank Allison and our community for keeping me involved. Yeah. All right. I think this is me.
Yes.
It is me. Okay. So before we get started, let me ask you guys a simple question. Okay. Have you ever recommended a restaurant to a friend? Have you ever bought a pair of jeans or a pair of sunglasses from a specific brand? Or have you ever posted anything to your social media? Okay. If you answered yes to any of these questions, then Beachbody in this could be for you.
All right, so a little bit, we're going to go a little bit into explaining Beachbody and what we are not first. So first and foremost, we share. So what Allison has taught us is to share what you do every day, and you share what you're comfortable with. You know, there are things that we may not want to share, and then there are things that we are really passionate about. So you share what's going on in your life, and the more authentic we are with what's happening in our life, the more that others connect with us and relate to us. We're definitely not, as coaches, we're definitely not the experts in fitness, nutrition. We have our super trainers, and we have the nutrition programs that are made from registered dietitians and doctors. Beachbody does all of that for us. We rely on the nutrition programs the creators who make them, and also our super trainers to help us get fit and feel healthy. You don't have to have a degree to do this business or a certification. And a lot of times we do get questions of like, well, I don't really want to start until I feel good about like my goal weight, or I feel good about where I am. I need to still work on myself. And really what, as I said before, what others really relate to is what's happening in your life now, and how are you getting through your successes and struggles. Do you, let's see, do you need a big social media following? No, you don't have to have thousands of people following you. It goes back to, again, being who you are, and others will start flocking to you when you share who you are and relate to your life, because everybody is struggling with something, and celebrating something too. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. Coaching is not. Coaching is not just for the super fit. So I think, yeah, so you don't have to be in your goal weight like I said earlier. It's not just for outgoing extroverts. So I think I said earlier that I'm an introvert, and I rather like stay at home on a Friday night than go to a party. And I still can find a place here in the Beachbody world. Just for trainers, I'm just kind of reading it off the list here. Just for trainers or nutritionists, no. Coaching is not high pressure sales. No, it's just like what Nikki was saying earlier, that if, we talk to our friends and family all the time about, you go to their house or meet them at the restaurant and, oh my gosh, I didn't know about this restaurant. I know, isn't it great? Same as with Beachbody. That's how we kind of share about our Beachbody life. It's like, this is what I'm doing today. I chose this fitness program to do, and I love it because, and that's it. And let's see, high pressure sales. No, we don't do high pressure sales. High risk or high cost. No. Coaching is not monthly quotas to achieve. Okay, so that one, I was reading it earlier, kind of hit me as it's like we all kind of we're all part of a team, but we all have our own personal goals. So your goal could be so much different than my goal of financial goal, or my fitness goal, or my nutrition goal. So we all make up our own goals for what we want to do. It's a get rich scheme. No, we're not a scheme. And we're not limited to our success or rank. Oh, this one's mine too. Okay, our team goal to empower women to build their own businesses so they can live more freely, give more generously, and be more present for the ones they love. So I had to read this a couple times because all of them hit me very personally. So if you're listening to this live or on the replay, I'd love to hear which one hit you the most, what you relate to the most. I would love to hear that in the comments.
All right, thanks. So we're going to talk about like a day in the life. And like Nikki was saying, and Paula too, like we're just sharing our life. We're working on self-love. We're working on then sharing the love, and then spreading the love is like the main goal. And then it's really, I always tell people this when they get started, and then there is a lot of awesome trainings with our team, but it's like, you have to focus on your health and fitness journey first and foremost. And so then you can start to share authentically. You can talk about what you like, what you don't like, all that good stuff. And then once you're, in the group with your own journey, you can start to help other people get started on their journey. So getting them plugged in. We have our Beachbody on Demand group, our community. So, it would just be your job to invite people to get started on their journey and join in with us. And then from there, we help other people help other people. So we want to just keep spreading it. Like Nikki was saying, I didn't meet Nikki like through social media or anywhere at first. She was like through somebody else and somebody else and somebody else. But now I have this really amazing friend that I talk to like every day. And it's just, we're all here to just work on our journey and then help other people. So we can go through these kind of quickly. Moving on.
Right. So daily tasks. So what do we do as coaches on a daily basis? So we do the vital behaviors. And there are 4 basic vital behaviors. Be proof that the products work, make sure you connect, invite, follow up, share, and do your personal development. So what we do is we use these business activity trackers, and they just help keep us organized throughout the day. And to be honest, you guys, many of us, because like I said earlier, I am a nurse and I have 2 kids and I have a husband and I have a dog. And I'm not sure if you know, but I start work at either 5 or 5:30 in the morning and I'm going all day. So I don't have a lot of time in like hours at a time to do these types of tasks. But what I can do is I can break things up. So I take my business activity tracker and I break it up into different pods. So instead of listening, and I know this might sound funny, but the crap on the radio in the morning, I plug into my personal development. And so as I'm starting my day, I'm listening to positive, uplifting, empowering talks, videos, webinars, podcasts, whatever. And, or like those books on, my phone. And I'm listening to that in the morning to get myself into a positive mindset to be able to help and share this with my community, put me in the best mindset to start my day, to keep me empowered, to keep me uplifted in my spirits, keep me in a positive mindset. As I do go throughout my day, I share what my day is about. I'm not only sharing what Beachbody is to me. Yes, I share what my shake is, or I share that I did my workout either in the morning or at night, but I'm also sharing my day. I'm sharing positive quotes. I'm sharing pictures of my kids. I'm sharing my dog laying next to me. I'm sharing the amazing movie that I'm watching with my husband. People relate to us. And they don't only relate to us on a Beachbody level, but they're going to connect with you in some way. And that's what you have to figure out is your brand. So those are some of the things that we share. As I'm going throughout my day, I'm sharing what kind of meals I'm eating. I'm sharing who I'm talking to. I'm sharing the amazing connections and friendships I have. If I get my nails done, if I'm going tomorrow, like I'm going tomorrow to get my hair done, I'm going to post that because most girls love hair day. But I'm sharing all of these things, and these things, these behaviors are what are going to drive people to watch your feed, get involved. People are going to relate to you and go, you know what? I connect to her. I really, really think I can do this. And I want to focus on me. I want to focus on my journey first. And then I want to help somebody else feel as amazing as I am. That is what we do as coaches. So that's pretty much this page. Next. Okay.
This kind of shows what you were saying too.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you, Allison. Without me even knowing this, you are your own brand. You post who you are. You share all of you, every single different side of you. Like Paula was saying, I have colitis, you guys. I have no gallbladder. I don't care. I share the good, the bad, the ugly. I post pictures of me feeling bloated because guess what? Most people probably feel that way. But after a recent program that they just launched, the 4-week gut protocol, I have eliminated dairy and gluten, and I have found my soul program that literally makes me feel amazing. And I've added in new workouts, but I've stuck to that diet, that lifestyle now that makes me feel my very best, but I post everything. I added cheese. I posted it. I told everybody I felt like crap after doing it. But guess what? That was me being real. And people related to that, which is great. And post pictures that look great. Like, look at Paula. Paula's punching the thing. She looks amazing. She looks beautiful. She's posting her kids. She's posting her food. She's posting her hair. Oh my gosh. Everything I just said, literally, you guys are sharing. I love it. So that is us.
This is me. Okay. What our team provides. So once again, our leader, Allison, is so great with keeping us consistent and teaching us about consistency. And what we have all the time are our weekly team calls. And we're from like different areas in the United States. I'm in Southern California. You guys are in Illinois, correct? Yes. And we have other teammates, friends that are from different parts of the states here in the United States. And we also have friends that are outside of the United States that we get to communicate with. And we all congregate in something like this. You know, we all come together and laugh and cry and learn together and grow together in a Zoom call like this. We can't necessarily be in the same room all the time, but we have grown really close with our team and miss each other when we if we miss a day or so of not talking to each other. So these are the things listed here that are provided to us very on a consistent basis for sure. Weekly team calls, one-on-one training calls. We can ask Allison to have a call with her. We can even do calls with each other. Like if we're like a few of us have a particular goal in mind and we want to work on it with each other. And it's always great to have, you know, somebody else doing the same thing as you. Group Facebook message pods and chats. I love that Facebook has what's called Messenger, and inside the Messenger you can create groups and they can be private. And we have different fitness programs and nutrition programs that are continuously introduced to us, new ones. And so each time we have a new nutrition program or fitness program, we open up one of those messenger groups and we get to share our daily successes and struggles with each other and ask questions with each other if we're stuck on anything. And we also for sure always celebrate each other. It looks like Allison wants me to move on. I'm talking too much.
No, we have a time clock now. We have 7 minutes. So we'll speed through the last couple.
Okay, so really quickly, how to make money, the compensation plan. I feel like this could be a whole separate Zoom call with everyone. So there are 3 ways: commission, residual income, and bonus structure. And this is something that you want to learn more of, then you will ask your coach to send you some more information and have a chat with her.
All right, so perks of coaching. So many people ask right off the bat, you know, is there a form of income? And yes, there is. But you also receive 25% discount on all your products. So whether you're coaching or whether you are one of our what's called a preferred customer, you can get into that and you get 25% off all your products. So Shakeology, you get your Energize, your performance line, any of the boosts, anything like that you can, and the clothing line as well. You get early access to all new programs that launch. So like we just had one that launched called Fire and Flow. That launched 2 weeks, I believe, prior to all other customers and coaches. I mean, all other customers. So we got a sneak peek of it and we got to start it ahead of time to kind of create some momentum for everybody else. Training directly from our fitness and nutrition experts. So I'm actually in a specialized group right now with Jericho and Elise because I am a coach and I gained access, and I can message them personally. Optional certifications and lifestyle eating plans. We do have dietary and lifestyle coachings and stuff that you can take, and you actually take a test and you become certified in that. Monthly prizes for helping people get started. We do have coaching bonuses. So for every other month that you hit your goals, you will get free swag. We have a community of support. We have summit, we have all these different things. And that's one of them. You go on trips and vacations and stuff like that. So we have our upcoming summit for coaches. That's going to be in St. Louis. Everybody's going to be getting together. Most of these fine people here are going to be there. Oh my God, I love these girls. That trip was amazing. This trip right here, we just came back from Punta Cana in March. If you hit your goals and help your community, and you guys, it's as easy as helping 3 people a month get started using Beachbody. If you are consistent and you help your community grow and you help people feel better, Beachbody rewards you with free trips, free swag, free trips. They give you money. It is amazing. And the best part is you feel so good. That is the best part, seriously.
Yes. And sorry, I'm speeding you guys along.
Oh, you're fine.
The shot clock is like killing me. But we're almost done. So the one thing I want to say is, you guys have probably heard this, but when you find something that you love to do, you'll never have to work a day in your life again. And so, like most days, I would say my work doesn't feel like work. It's just like, I just do it because I like it and it's fun. Some days are tricky, but overall, I mean, it's just, I wouldn't call it like work, which is why I say I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm a work-at-home mom, but I'm really a stay-at-home mom. I don't know what you'd say. But from here, what now? What are your next steps? I just want you to know that you already have what it takes inside of you to do this. Like, if my little introvert friends on here, Nikki's an extrovert, but like, if you have something inside of you telling you, like, I think I want to try it, like, do what I did and say, I'm going to give it my all for 6 months and see what happens. And you might be here next year on this call with us or on the trip with us. But you get to create your own version of success. You have this opportunity to make an impact in this world and in your community, and you're worth it. You are worthy and worth all of your goals and dreams. So next steps is to reach out to the coach who invited you. Anyone who does get started this month will get a team tank top. And also anyone who watches this recording by Sunday and like comments on the event page, we'll do a little giveaway with some of our favorite Energize and maybe a shake packet or 2. So if you have any questions, we literally have 2 minutes left, but if you're like sitting here thinking like, oh, I think I need to do this, please reach out to the coach who invited you, and they can share the getting started steps with you. It's pretty simple. And they'll, welcome to our team, get you plugged into the community and get you the trainings, and we're all here to help and to work together. So hope to see you on our team. We have 2 minutes left. So if you have any questions, I'm going to look in the chat. I'm going to stop sharing. We did it. We made it. It's my fault because I started the Zoom early and then that backfired. But I don't see any questions here. I can look in the Facebook group really quick. Oh, maybe I can't because I'm like all over the place. Yay. We got to smile if you're taking a picture, a boomerang.
Well, let me do a boomerang.
Please. A boomerang.
Yes. Yeah, boomerang. Let me get to my boomerang.
Now I feel bad, you guys. I could have let you both talk a little longer.
That's all right.
It's okay. We're good.
Let's see, discussion. I don't see anything in the event page, but I will post the recording in there as well. Boomerang time.
We ready? Boomerang.
This is what we do, guys.
Ready, go. It's good. Good. Very cute.
Cool. All right. If there's no questions, thank you so much for your time. I hope you had a good night. I hope you learned something. If you need anything, let us know. But yeah, let's do this.
Yes.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.